We give you praise tonight, Lord.
Good night, church. My name is Sister Amiee, and I'm gonna say another word because yesterday I was just planning to sing one song. I wasn't planning to do anything else. But then when I was sleeping, God told me to say something because not only when you give something to God, you're supposed to, like when God gives us something and we thank God for it. I just want to thank God through this.
Amen.
So we could just all join up together because God loves to see us just worshiping Him, and God just loves seeing us making a joyful noise for Him. So that's why I'm just gonna say this word tonight. And when I was really young, I didn't know how to speak to God. I only heard my mom praying in her room, or sometimes, and I would even answer, "Mommy, what are you doing?" Because I don't know. So this is my topic is going to be how to speak to God, because even though I'm really young, I'm happy that I could learn how to speak to God and how to talk to God, because when I can grow older, I could do more. And so that's why I just learned, and I'm happy that I could speak to God at this age.
Amen.
So when I speak to God all the time, and I just hear my mom, sometimes she would tell me to go in my room because I would stay in her room, and she said she needs a quiet place to pray. And I always say, but like you're always praying and all this stuff, and now I realize you need to pray to God all the time.
Amen.
Because He's the only one that can bring you here today.
Yes.
He's the one that made you here today.
Yes.
So that's why now I know you really need to pray, because if you don't pray, you wouldn't have clothes.
No.
You wouldn't have a car or a bus to drive here.
Yes.
You wouldn't have anything. So that's why it's a good thing to pray. Now I'll never ask my mom again, how come you're praying all the time? Now, when I speak to God all the time, and I would ask Him things like that, and why this, and why that, and why that. And then He said, why these obstacles are coming in your way is because He's trying to make like a testimony come at the end. When you have something to pray for, and God will just always make a miracle in your life, and you have another testimony to say. So when you speak to God all the time, just keep feeling Him. He will bring miracles into your life, and you will always have a testimony. Like I said in the starting, God loves to hear your voice. God always wants to hear your voice. So He will make an obstacle come in your life, so you can have a testimony at the end of the day. So He loves it more. He loves it more and more and more and more. And He's not just going to give you one testimony. He's not just going to give you two testimonies. He's going to give you a lot of testimonies.
Yes.
He's going to give you a lot of, more than you can count testimonies. Because He wants you to just keep telling you. And you want everybody to know how much good God is. So that He keep coming so more people can worship God. And God wants more people to worship Him. Because He's saying, people are falling off of me. People are not seeing me. People are thinking I'm dead. People are thinking I'm not alive. When you're just listening to God all the time, and you hear God, and all the time God will talk about how He just wants more of Him, and He just wants to hear all the good things happening, because He doesn't like to hear bad things. So He wants a testimony, so people can come and say, oh, I went to this church and this girl had a testimony, and you tell that next person, and then the person tells the next person, and that's more people just feeling God, and more people knowing about God. And God loves that.
Wow.
God loves to be that. So when you see God, because God is in all of us. And when God sees when you're doing bad things, He's going to tell you what you're doing bad things. And He's going to say, I don't like that.
Yes.
Or He's going to say, you better do right next time. Or He's going to say, you better fix your sin. Or God will fix something in your life. So when God sees when you're going down, He's going to pick you up. Because God said you have to fall before you can fly.
Yes.
He doesn't want to see you going down. He said too much people are going down. I want you to go up so it can raise more people up. And God's saying, those people are coming, but I want more people to come so He can just see and feel the goodness of Him. And that's why I always take the word from God. And God said, just love me. Just give me hugs every day. Just pray to me every day. I just want to hear. And maybe one voice will make me feel happy. And that's why to know God is going to bring 1,000 people and 1,000 people.
Yes.
God's going to feel so happy. And how God is in our insides, He's going to say, oh, when you're doing something wrong, you know that's not going to make me feel happy. You know that's not going to make me feel good. So you got to do something really good so you can just like your dad. When your dad doesn't like something, he will tell you. Or if your mom doesn't like something, she will tell you. And then that will make, when you fix that mistake, your mom will say, good job, you did that. Now you know how to not do that again. Now that's a simple way to say about God. God wants you to listen to him. And God said, I know all the mistakes you make in your life, but that time you made a mistake is not now. So you know now you need to fix that mistake. So now keep listening to my name. And God doesn't want people just going and following other people, because said you're your own person and you're your own self. So you should listen to your own self, and God is in you. So he's going to speak to you in a good and God-fully way. So now when God says, oh, walk down the street and any homeless person you see, go feed them. And you're like, what? I don't want to do that. Like, why? But then you got to listen to God, because that's another thing to obey God. When you don't obey God, then God's not going to see how good things you're doing. That's like sinning to God. So when you don't obey God, God's going to say, you need to listen to me. Like when you're in class and you have a test, you're in science class and you're like, science is boring. Then you got to make sure you listen to science class, because when you go home and you show your parents you got an F, then they're going to be like, didn't you practice? I thought you were practicing. And then your parents are gonna be like, you better study again, and your teacher's gonna be like, you need to redo your test. And then you're like, that's when you know you don't want to do it again, because you don't want that. You don't want to be, oh, I have to redo it again. Amen. So you gotta listen to God, so you don't have to do it again. And like how God gave us a church, and like how God gave us a song or a testimony or a dance or whatever. That's how God wants you to do all the time. Make him feel good. Make him feel happy. Because when God doesn't feel happy, you don't feel happy. Because if God is in you, and God has your feelings, when God doesn't feel happy, you don't feel happy. Because you know what you've done wrong, and you got to say sorry to God. And you got to say, God, I will never do that again. And you got to treat God like you're talking to a person right in front of your face. Because God is actually right in front of your face. So when you speak to God and you say, God, this is my mistake, and I'm sorry, and I'll never do it again, then God will say, I'll accept your apology. So when he accepts your apology, you don't go back and do it again. Because when you go back and do it again, you're like, do you really love me? It doesn't look like you love me. I'm not sure. Because I tell you not to do this, and then you go back and do it. That's not showing me you love me. And just like when you make a mistake all the time, and you're like, say you have a test and you make a mistake over and over again. And then you're like, I'm never going to get this question right. God is not helping me, or something like that. He's telling you this. You didn't ask me to help you. You didn't tell me to help you, so I'm not going to help you. Because if you think you could do this all by yourself, you'll do it all by yourself. He's not going to help you. But when you ask God, God will help you. So when you say, you don't ask God to do something for you. Like if Pastor Nadine Fuller didn't ask for this church, she wouldn't have got it. If she didn't ask for clothes on her back, she wouldn't have got it. So that's how you need to ask God for things, because God said some people are not asking for things. They're just crying, saying they don't have anything. Because you're not asking God for anything. So how do you expect him to give it to you? If you just go in the mall with your parents and you ask your parents, and you don't ask your parents for something, you can't just go buy it. So you gotta ask your parents to go buy it. So it's like an example. You gotta always ask God for something, and then he will give it to you. And just how Pastor Nadine Fuller said, God will come immediately. But when you don't ask him, he's not gonna come. There you go. So you gotta ask God all the time, and then he'll come and give it to you. Now, when I was speaking to God, and I had a test at school, and it was a really big test, and if you fail, you have to stay in the grade you were before. Like, I'm going to grade 4, I would have to stay in grade 3 if I failed the test. So, I was thinking I was going to fail. I didn't think I would get a good mark. I was telling my Mom, if I lose this test, I'm going to stay in grade 3. I can't do this. And then, I just wanted to skip this test. I wish that the test never happened. But our teacher gave us a practice test, and I got a B+ on that practice test, and I didn't think I was going to get a B+ on that practice test. So when I was just like, wow, I was just asking God for me to get a good mark, and I was just keeping asking him. I didn't hear a sound, but until I did finish the test, and I saw my mark, then he showed me, and that's how I just understood how God actually can work. Because God can work in so many different ways. You can't even understand it. There's like 1,000 different ways God can work. And when you see all those ways God can work, you can actually feel him in so many different ways. Like I said, God has your feelings, and God knows how you feel. So when you see you're feeling sad, he's not going to let you sit there and feel He's going to pick you back up. Like, there was a song, and he said, when you're feeling sad or mad, God will comfort you. So when God will comfort you, you'll feel warm. You'll feel tucked in, like your mom tucked you into bed and read you a little lullaby. Or you just feel so nice with God. So that's how I understand how God just works so well, because I was born with something that I didn't think I would be here today. Like, I was born with bilateral club feet, and when I was a baby, I just don't understand it. And I told my mom this when I was 3 years old, when I had bilateral club feet, and I told my mom that the doctors weren't working on me. God was. So when I was a little baby and I had to go in the incubator and I had to go into another hospital and they had to give me surgeries, the doctors weren't working on me. God was working on me. So now that's how I know I'm here today. Because just while God's working on me, if the doctors weren't working on me, if the doctors were working on me, I wouldn't be here today. I would be in a wheelchair at home, sitting down in bed, doing nothing. So that's why I thank God today that I could walk. I was running. I was in track in the field, and I made it in 6th place running, all around, and I went in 6 laps, and I came in 6th place. That's how I know God is just working on me. He's just working in me. And that's how I thank him all the time. And that's how I know how I need to obey. I need to follow him. I need to listen to him. And I need to speak to him and follow him right. And now, this is supposed to tell you, and this is a lesson, because every time there's something, there has to be a lesson. And this is a lesson. Just ask God. That's just the lesson. That's just all. Ask him. Because he will just, when you just ask him for something, he will give it to you. He will just give it to you immediately. He will either send an angel, or he will just give it in front of your face. Or he will just make your teacher do it, or your family do it. He will make a miracle in your life. If you feel like you're gonna get an R, and you miss you get an A plus, then you're like, thank you God, that's another miracle. Or if you're sick, like I had a red eye about 3 weeks ago, and I was just praying to God, please fix my eye. And he fixed my eye on the 3rd day. Just if we just keep praying. And I told God to let the devil move from my eye, because he has nothing to do there. He has no job there. Nobody gave him a job there. He has a job up in hell that he can go do. God has a job up on me. That's God's job right now. God's job is to work on me. So I told God, make the devil move, because he has no job here. Nobody qualified. So that's why I just told God, and just let the devil move and let me have a clear eye. And he gave me a clear eye. And after that, I came here on prayer meeting with Brother Peter and Pastor Redfield, and we just prayed it. We just prayed it out just for God to just keep fixing it. No matter even if I had a white eye. Yes. Just fix it. Yes. Make it better than white. Yes. Let it be cleansed. Yes. And that's why I want you to just ask God all the time. Just keep praying. And that's the end of, Amen.